Do you ever feel like you're drowning in the silence of your own thoughts? Like the darkness isn't just around you, but inside you, suffocating every dream, every hope, every shred of strength you thought you had left. It's not just loneliness. It's a war. A battle fought in the shadows, unseen by the world. No one knows what you're going through, and honestly, maybe they wouldn't care even if they did. You've tried screaming, haven't you? Screaming into the void, hoping someone, anyone, would hear you. But the only response you get is your own echo. And now here you are, standing in the middle of a battlefield where the only enemy is the reflection staring back at you. Let me tell you something. You are not weak for feeling this way. The truth is, most people don't have the courage to fight this fight. But you're still here, bloodied, bruised, but unbroken. And that means something. Here's the hard truth. The world doesn't owe you understanding. People will judge you for your scars without ever knowing the battles that caused them. They'll tell you to just be positive, as if a simple thought could turn the storm into sunshine. They don't get it. They can't, because they've never walked through the fire you've endured. But here's the thing. You're not battling the darkness. You're battling yourself. That shadow you see creeping closer, that's your own fears, your doubts, your regrets. The lies you tell yourself when you're too scared to move forward. It's easy to blame the world, to say it's unfair. But deep down, you know the real enemy is the voice in your head whispering, "You're not enough." The first step to winning this war is simple, yet terrifying. Stop running. Stop pretending that the pain isn't real. Stop hiding behind distractions. Stop numbing yourself with things that don't heal, but only mask the hurt. Turn around. Look that darkness in the eye. It's going to hurt. It's supposed to. Growth isn't painless. Healing isn't gentle. But every time you face it, every time you take one step forward, that darkness loses a little bit of its power. You don't have to conquer the entire mountain today. Hell, you don't even have to climb it, but take one step and then another and another. Because every step you take proves one thing. You're stronger than you think. Here's a truth no one likes to admit. This battle is yours alone. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to carry you out of this pit. It's a brutal, unforgiving reality. But there's a twisted beauty in that, isn't there? The fact that it's your fight means the victory will be yours too. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment you felt like giving up, it all becomes a part of your story. A story no one can take away from you. And when you finally rise from the ashes, when you stand tall in the aftermath of the storm, no one will be able to deny the power of what you've become. They say strength is built in the fire, and they're right. But they never tell you about the burns, do they? They never talk about the scars that never fade, the nights where you feel like the fire is going to consume you entirely. But here's the thing. Scars don't make you weak. They don't make you broken. Scars are proof that you survived, that you walked through the fire and came out the other side. Maybe not unscathed, but alive. Every day you wake up, every breath you take is a victory. You might not feel like it, but you're stronger than most, because you've learned to stand on your own. You've learned to fight with nothing but your will to survive. They told you being strong means never falling, that showing pain is weakness, that you have to carry it all alone to prove your worth. But that's a lie. Strength isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up every damn time. It's about acknowledging the pain, the fear, the doubt, and choosing to keep going anyway. And no, you don't have to do it alone. But if you are alone, if there's no one in your corner right now, that's okay too. Because the only person who truly needs to believe in you is you. There comes a moment in every battle where the tide begins to turn. A moment where you realize the pain isn't holding you back, it's fueling you. The doubt isn't a chain, it's a challenge. The fear isn't a barrier, it's a test. That moment doesn't come from someone else saving you. It doesn't come from some miracle or stroke of luck. It comes from you. From the decision to stop letting the darkness control you, to stop being a victim of your own mind. You've been through hell and you're still here. That means something. That means you're a fighter. You might not see it now, but there's a warrior inside you. A part of you that refuses to give up no matter how many times you fall. That part of you has been waiting for this moment. The moment where you stop seeing yourself as broken and start seeing yourself as a survivor. The moment where you stop letting the darkness define you and start using it as fuel. Because here's the truth. The strongest people are the ones who've faced the worst. The ones who've been knocked down so many times, they've lost count but still find a way to rise. This battle is not going to end tomorrow. It's not going to end next week or next month or maybe even next year. But every day, every hour, you have a choice. To let the darkness win or to fight back. No one can make that choice for you. No one can fight this fight but you. But here's the thing. You've already proven you can do it because you're still here. The world might not see your battle. They might not understand it. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep going. There's a dawn waiting for you on the other side of this night. It's not going to be easy to reach, but it's there. And when you get there, when you finally step into the light, you'll see what all this pain, all this struggle was for. You'll see the strength you've built, the resilience you've forged, the warrior you've become. And you'll realize something. The darkness didn't break you. It made you. What if the darkness isn't just an enemy? What if it's a teacher, forcing you to learn lessons you'd never understand in the light? Pain has a way of revealing truths you can't see when you're comfortable. It strips away illusions and leaves you with the raw, unfiltered version of yourself. The loneliness, the silence. It teaches you who you are when no one else is around to define you. It forces you to confront the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. The fears, the regrets, the insecurities. These aren't just obstacles, they're opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to become someone stronger, someone unshakable. Every sleepless night is a reminder of your resilience. Every tear shed in the dark is proof of your humanity. And every moment you choose to keep going, despite the weight crushing you, is a victory. Let me tell you something that most people will never understand. There's power in standing alone. The kind of power that doesn't come from others cheering you on or lifting you up. It's a power that's forged in solitude, in the quiet moments when it's just you and your thoughts. It's the power to face the worst and not break. The power to walk through hell and come out stronger. When you fight alone, you learn to rely on the only person who will always be there for you, yourself. And when you emerge from this battle, you won't just be strong, you'll be unstoppable. Because no one can take away what you've built in the dark. Victory in this fight isn't flashy. It's not something the world will notice or applaud. It's quiet. It's personal. It's waking up one morning and realizing the darkness doesn't scare you anymore. It's looking in the mirror and seeing someone you respect, someone you're proud of. This kind of victory isn't about proving anything to anyone else. It's about proving something to yourself. That you are more than your pain, more than your fear, more than the doubts that try to drag you down. And once you taste this kind of victory, you'll never settle for less. The darkness has taken so much from you, your time, your energy, your peace. But it doesn't have to define you. What if you could take that pain and turn it into something meaningful? Your story, your struggle, can be a light for someone else. A reminder that they're not alone in their battle. That it's possible to fight through the worst and come out stronger on the other side. Your scars aren't something to hide. They're a testament to your strength. Wear them proudly because they tell a story of survival. A story that can inspire others to keep going, even when the fight feels impossible. The darkness isn't the end. It's the beginning. The place where you strip away everything that doesn't matter and discover who you really are. It's not easy. It's not quick. But it's worth it. Because once you've battled alone in the dark, there's nothing you can't face. The world may throw everything it has at you, but it won't break you. You'll stand tall, not because the world is kind, but because you've learned to be your own strength. This is your moment, your fight, your story, and it's far from over. You've fought battles no one else has seen. You've endured pain no one else can understand. And yet, you're still here. That alone is a testament to your strength. The dawn is coming. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But it's coming. And when it does, it will shine brighter because of the darkness you've endured. Keep fighting. Keep moving forward, because you are not defined by the battles you've fought, but by the warrior you've become. This is your journey. Own it, embrace it, and never forget, you've already survived the darkness. Now it's time to thrive in the light. This isn't the end of your story. It's just a chapter, a dark one, yes, but not the whole book. And when you look back on this moment, you'll see it for what it really was, the beginning of your rise. So keep fighting. Keep moving forward, because the world hasn't seen the best of you yet. And when they do, they'll know exactly what it means to battle alone in the dark and win. Remember, the darkest nights create the brightest stars. You are one of them. Let the world see your light, that's all. I'm out. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time.